This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Big Bubba here as the heavy.
We would attempt to. I would do it a lot, at least as time went on, and I got to know Ray even more, because he would have to always look serious, not break care. And he was such a great kid from Dallas, Georgia, Southern boy. We would try to break him up, make him laugh.
Sure.
And it never worked. I mean, sometimes you could see a little smile across his face. I would step on his foot as I'm holding the microphone.
Oh, that's fun.
For Jim Cornette, and just say, oh, kind of like look down and glance up at him. And it was good, man. Just the whole Bubba angle I loved. And of course, when I think about Bubba, I think about him in Starrcade of that year.
Yeah.
Trying to catch Jim Cornette falling off the scaffold. And as I'm sitting there ringside looking up and he's looking up, I know there ain't no fucking way he's going to catch Jim Cornette, because Jim was a big guy. I mean,
what was funny too is I think the way Jim describes it as Dusty's laying it out to him, he's like, and then Ray's going to just catch you like the cheerleaders at the football game. It's like, well, they weigh 105 pounds.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a little different.
Yes. And they're coming butt first. I'm coming feet first.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little different.
All right. That was a moment in time, man. And there he is. Big Bubba Rogers making his debut. This is quite a moment. This is the beginning of what became quite a star in wrestling.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So remember this date, guys, 31st of May, 1986. Ray Traylor will never be Ray Traylor again.
How crazy is it in hindsight to think like the next year he's main eventing everywhere?
Yeah, I know. Just it says a lot about his work ability, because he could work, man. He was very good, but it also says a lot about him being really a good guy and people wanting to work with him. Because I'm telling you this, and gosh, throughout time, there have been, all through the years, guys have gotten ahead by really not being good guys. I mean, we talked about that earlier, but you always got a better look, I thought, if you were a good guy. And I mean, was able to work with anybody, was able to do whatever it takes, was very friendly. And Bubba was one of those guys. So I think that helped him get ahead. I think everybody liked working with him. I know, at least I think Hulk did, when he was Big Boss Man. That was a hell of a run, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to imagine. Literally 2 years after this, he's brought into the WWF as Big Boss Man, and he's a made man.
Yeah.
I mean, he had that whole UWF run the next year with Watts and did some great things. It's another level when you're on the WWF and you've got action figures and you're wrestling in steel cages with Hulk Hogan at Madison Square Garden
and the Boston Garden in the same day, and selling both out. And I know, because I talk about that a lot. I did both those shows.
Probably your favorite day in wrestling, you say, huh?
Ever. Yeah. Cornette. Man, he could do it, buddy. God. Man, I miss those days. Let's see. I had, Matt was 4 at this time. No, he wasn't 4 yet. He would turn 4 in July. So Laurie would have been 2. Chris would have been not even 1. And the twins were yet to come. That's how small our family was at that time.
When you look back at your wrestling career, does it seem like it went by super fast?
Yeah, my whole life seems that way. It really does.
You just wake up one day and you're old.
Yeah. And I think everybody who's gotten to my age feels the same way. Have I told you what a psychologist told me about that?
No, I didn't know you were in therapy.
Well,
I'm not judging. I'm happy for you.
No, I'm not in therapy, but I have been with my wife.
Oh, well, congratulations.
And this was years ago. So we worked things out. And he talked about this, and I think everybody should remember this, because I think it's very important. It has nothing to do with how to act. We're going to have a 1, 2, 3 here first. But I've got to tell you this because I think it's pretty spot on.
I think we're gonna have a promo if I had to guess.
Yeah, I'm sure we are. They're walking towards the podium.
Oh, here we got another promo.
Out of that America, because that's what Baby Doll's gonna look like. I have never seen anything so ridiculous in my life as a woman, even a big fat woman like that coming out here and challenging a man to a wrestling match. Baby Doll, you're jealous because you're not a man. You're jealous because you can't get in there and wrestle and be tough like men. And you're jealous of me because I look better than you. So what do? You come out here, you want to make a fool out of me. Well, let me tell you something, Baby Doll. I'm going to send you back to the kitchen, rattling all those pots and pans around and sticking those TV dinners in the oven, just like every woman in the world ought to be, because that's your place. And James, boys, I want you to take another good look at my friend Bubba. Because Mama told me that there is no way on earth that any harm's going to come to me as long as Bubba's around. And you saw NWA President Bob Geigel, the Fred Mertz of professional wrestling, out here a minute ago on a tape. Sure, he's happy to see skydivers and Great American Bashes and parties. But when it comes down to doing his job, when it comes down to suspending people, when it comes down to fining people, making people take masks off because they're cowards, he won't do his job. Jim Crockett Promotions, the NWA, everybody's against me, but James, boys, I'll get revenge, and Baby Doll, watch out.
We'll see you next week on World Championship
Yes, we
Wrestling.
will.
Dude, how great was he when he was jumping up and down earlier? Everybody knows it's Dusty Rhodes. And so good, dude.
I like how he called Bob Geigel the Fred Mertz of professional wrestling. If for those of you who don't know who Fred Mertz was, that was from I Love Lucy.
I had no idea. So thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
You never saw I Love Lucy? Fred
Yeah,
and
no.
Ethel, the neighbors?
I just didn't know everybody's names, you know?
Right.
It was like
So-
a show that my old folks watched.
Yes. Hey, classic TV there, buddy. It's timeless. I Love Lucy. It's timeless.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.